Hi, and welcome to Fynone. It has been quite some time since we launched our last update, and the reason being that there have been a lot of features that were interrelated, and we wanted to give it as one single update push once they went live. Now, all of those are live, and this will be a little lengthy video that covers all the features that have gone live in the last few weeks. To start with, a very important aspect has been the launch of customized invoice print, and we now support invoice customization, and we also support other document template customization, be it purchase order where you're giving it to your vendors. It could be delivery challans, it could be payment acknowledgements, payment receipts, and so on and so forth. Anything now can be customized from the template side. So let us quickly see how it looks. So if you give invoice template customization and you need to raise that request with us as Fynone, then we will customize the template and attach it to your profile. Then from there on, once you choose to download a single copy of that invoice or download multiple copy or do batch download, you will see this option saying there is a custom template list, and you can choose, you can have multiple custom templates. Let's say you have 3 4 5 different templates. You can then see all of those, and you'll also see our default template list. Now going forward, we are going to add a lot more templates in the default template list as well, even industry wise and domain wise. And as I said, for any custom templates, you can feel free to contact us. So this is a small thumbnail view of the tier of the default template and the small thumbnail view of the custom template. In whichever template you want, you just go ahead, click that link that you see below, and then the data gets downloaded into that particular custom template. If you do not have a custom template, then you'll only be seeing the default template list. So that's on the introduction of custom invoice templates. The second is standardization of custom fields which are at an invoice level. So what we've done, and of course it's been quite many of you asking us, is at an invoice level, the custom fields, can they be standardized? Uh, Meaning that can there be an option to standardize those custom fields at an invoice level so that during form entry they don't have to enter the field name, they only enter the field values. So in the settings, we've created a new option here called as invoice custom field, and in that you will be able to see a custom field name. So I'll just refresh the screen because uh, there are these features are kind of recently launched, just gone live. So you will have the option to custom enter a custom field name and then go ahead and add them and save that, right? So let's say we give as a batch, for example, and then we give another as location, right? So you can just save these custom fields, and then when you go to the invoice creation and you choose to include the custom invoice fields, those will automatically get prefetched. So your batch, location, etc. You just have to enter the value and submit. Now, good part is, one is of course you can create these standard fields, but you can also add new fields during the form creation or the bill creation. So you can pull existing custom fields, and you can also enter new fields. So that is now live as part of stand customized custom fields standardized through the settings option. The third is the edit of allocation center and income type, income subtype. Similarly, edit of allocation center and expense type, expense subtype in the expense and payments data table. So we are now showing allocation center, income type, and income subtype in the data view itself of your created bills. And here itself, there's a new option called edit others. Just click that, enter an allocation center, or if a wrong allocation center has been entered, choose a different allocation center, give change the income type if need be, change the income subtype if need be, and then immediately that's stored. So let's say just call it as general expense and store it, and then instantly that is updated as an allocation center, right? So you can now single click edit these allocation center, income type, income subtype, etc. The same is available also on the expense and payment side. That is under expense and payments, add or view invoices. The same feature is made available for updating allocation center, expense type, and expense subtype. Now the next two features pertain to FynMart. The first of that is under user management a new tab or a new section called third party users. Now, what is this third party users? Is they we are now allowing you to extend the FynMart access to a whole new set of users, and all of those come under this third-party users. So these are users who are outside of the organization. So let's say for now we have added only one type called a smart reseller, but then there are plans to add many more types, including delivery agent, collection agent, procurement agent, logistics agent, and so on and so forth. So you choose a Mart reseller, give a mobile number. If that user already exists, then their details get prefetched, and you can then just save it. And once saved, they they can then, so as a Mart reseller, the concept is they get a separate QR code to your Mart. They can track their customer orders. They can track the pre-orders that they receive from the customer. So it's like a channel partner of your FynMart online store. So I've just opened that in a separate tab here, and this I've logged in as a Mart reseller. So the link or the URL itself is different for them. How it is done is when they just use the same app, which is Fynone app, and also the same website, which is fynone.com. During the login, you will see the option saying login into Fynone or login into Mart reseller. So choose that Mart reseller, then you'll be redirected here, or of course you can also copy and share that link. Against each name you have given that link here, you can just copy that URL and then paste it. It will take you to that specific reseller login from where you can manage, from where you can, if you're a reseller, you can log in, or if you want to share it, you can share that link to your reseller who will then be able to log in. Now, as a reseller, I can look at inventory. I can't do any actions, of course, just only do a view. And I can see, so there's also a new field here called as reseller commission that we have added in inventory. So if you are a merchant, you can go to reseller commission and enter the commission for that particular product, and automatically the commission gets calculated whenever a sale is done. Okay. So when the reseller does, or the partner, a channel partner does that sale, they get that commission. They will be able to see that commission details also, right? So let's take an example of we going to let's say the inventory module, and then let's say we take this new rice, and is it available in the Mart? I don't think so. So these are in Mart. So let's take keyboard mini new. Now we edit, and let's go down to the reseller commission, and we enter as 20% as the reseller commission, and we save this, right? So once it is saved, now as a reseller, let me go back to the reseller screen. We go to view, and it's able to tell me that the reseller commission is 20, which means 20%, right? Now if I do a order, or I share my QR code to the customer, and they do the order, that customer is automatically linked to me, and then whenever they do an order, I will get 20% commission on keyboard mini new. So how to do that is in this setting. This is a very unique QR code for each Mart reseller. So they can copy that QR code. So this QR code will not be same as the merchant's Mart QR code. This QR code is different. They will copy the URL, share the link, or download that QR, download the QR, and this QR code is linked to the merchant's store, right? So whenever an order is done via the reseller themselves, or the customer who was referred by this reseller does the ordering, the linkage is done. So let's say we just take some random customer, and we add this tiny turtle loves flowers, and we go to the checkout. I can't edit the details like other values, discounts, etc. I can only change the quantity. I cannot do any other changes. I choose the type of service, saying it will be a home delivery, and okay, that you need to add an address. So let's just say in-store pickup, and then you place the order. Now the merchant will receive that as a pre-order. So let's go to the merchant's FynMart module, and you will see here saying the 250 rupees FynMart module, FynMart order has come as a pre-order. They can view the order, and then let's say they can go ahead and confirm that order. right? Now that goes and sits into this active tab, and immediately on the reseller side also it's available on the active tab. Now when will the commission be calculated? The commission will be calculated only when the order is complete, right? So that means that the invoice is generated. So even at this stage the reseller also will be able to view the details of that invoice. And well, let's say the merchant, like, we come back to the merchant screen and we say we convert this to an invoice. Now it's gone to the completed tab. So here also on the reseller side, it's now available in the completed tab. Now go when the payment is received for that particular transaction, then the commission amount gets displayed under this column here called as commission amount. So the payment is paid due, and hence it's yet to be calculated. Once the payment is received for that particular invoice, then the commission amount is displayed here automatically. So this is part of the reseller module. Categories also I can see, I cannot edit anything. Inventory I can see, I cannot edit anything. Orders is what are the orders for me as a reseller against that particular store. Now it is possible that as a reseller I get connected to multiple stores. So I can actually have all the stores that all the stores who have added me as a reseller, I can view them in one single shot here. The link is the same. I don't need to go to multiple URLs, right? And then the settings, of course, is store wise, particular QR code and URL, right? So that's on the reseller piece. And then the last important feature update is pertaining to store page. Now, what we have done is, let's say you add a customer, either at the POS or even if the FynMart user logs in and sees, they will be able to see store information. So you can now as a merchant manage the store information. So of course at the bottom of the screen you can enter details like what is it about, what are the contact details, what is the shipping delivery policy, cancellation refund policy, terms and conditions, privacy policy, and so on. You can enter all of these as a merchant, and the same will be available to be shown in the POS. It is available for view in the resellers page. It is also shown in the user Mart page, right? So here also, if you see, let's say we do a pre-order, the store information is available at the bottom of the screen, right? So that's the store information, and you can add any details pertaining to the store that will be relevant for the customers to know more about you, and accordingly allow them to place orders and so on. Right, so with that, this covers the features and the main aspects of this week's release notes. Thank you so much for your time. Feel free to reach out to Fynone for any support and for setting up or your payment gateway or online store for you, and taking your business to the next levels. Thanks again for watching this video. Look forward to the next.